April 15th, 2016, Griffin, Georgia. The morning after a chilling 911 call sent shockwaves through a small-town police department. Jessica Boynton was found with a gunshot wound in her closet. What followed next was a tense and deeply scrutinized interrogation of her husband, Officer Matthew Boynton. Interrogator: Matthew, walk us through what happened last night. Matthew Boynton: I came home after grabbing food and found the door locked. I tried calling Jessica, but she didn't answer. That's when I called 911. I just got home and I can't get my wife to answer. She's locked herself in the closet. I think she shot herself. Matthew's account seemed straightforward, but investigators noted inconsistencies in his demeanor and story. Matthew, you said Jessica was suicidal. Did she leave any notes or say anything unusual? Matthew Boynton: She'd been upset lately, talking about feeling overwhelmed, but I didn't think she'd actually hurt herself. Despite his claims, Jessica's close friends and family painted a different picture. She had been planning to leave Matthew and start a new life with her children. Was Matthew aware of her intentions?
All right, Matthew, I'm just going to start off by letting you know that I am not conducting an internal investigation on you, okay? So Gary is not implied. Okay, I want you to understand that, all right?
Okay.
All right, Gary does not apply to this incident, okay?
Can you fully explain what that? I understand part of it, just.
She's gonna read you Miranda.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know that I'm not conducting. I know I do IAs, but this is not an IA. This is in reference to a criminal investigation, okay?
Okay. What's it in reference to?
It's in reference to, you remember the statement you wrote me about Jessica saying you took items from the house?
Yeah, the computer. Yeah.
That's what it's going to be in reference to.
Okay.
So what's the time?
17:22.
How old are you, Matthew?
21.
All right. So Jessica came in, she filed a report.
Okay.
I talked to you about it. You wrote a statement saying you didn't have any of her items.
Right.
The report specifically said her retainer and stuff like that, her clothes.
Okay.
Do you know anything about where her clothes or retainer might have been?
Like I told her before, the only thing that we might have had would have been in that white trailer, and my stepdad has not mentioned anything else being in there. And we gave everything back that we had, because she had put some stuff in like it's like a little split chase thing. We opened it up, it's got two little boxes. I think we used to use it for like diapers and stuff now, but I mean, everything that she had that I knew of was gone. I got rid of everything.
Matthew, why did you delete text messages from your phone right after the incident? Matthew Boynton: I don't remember deleting anything. Maybe it was automatic or accidental. Deleted messages, conflicting timelines, and a lack of visible concern for Jessica's condition raised red flags. Investigators pressed harder. Interrogator: Matthew, the ballistic evidence doesn't align with a self-inflicted wound. Can you explain how Jessica was found without gunshot residue on her hands? I don't know. I wasn't there when it happened. As the questioning intensified, Matthew's answers grew vaguer. Investigators delved into his relationship with Jessica and discovered a tangled web of lies, manipulation, and control. Jessica's friends and family described Matthew as controlling. One message from Jessica read, "I feel like I'm walking on eggshells around him." This painted a chilling picture of their home life. Interrogator: Matthew, were you aware that Jessica had been speaking to friends about leaving you? Did you know she'd packed bags that night? No. If she packed bags, I didn't see them. Interrogator: But you're a police officer. You're trained to notice details. How did you miss that? Matthew Boynton: I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. As the interrogation progressed, evidence surfaced that Matthew had been in contact with another woman. This revelation cast doubt on his credibility. Matthew, care to explain why you were texting this woman about starting a new life, just hours before Jessica's incident? Matthew Boynton: It wasn't like that. We were just talking. Investigators began piecing together a timeline that raised troubling questions. If Matthew was planning a future without Jessica, how far was he willing to go to make that a reality? Despite surviving the gunshot, Jessica's memory of the night remains clouded. Was it due to the trauma or something more sinister? Ultimately, the case was ruled an attempted suicide. Matthew Boynton was never charged, but the unanswered questions linger. How could so many inconsistencies go unresolved? Was Matthew Boynton hiding something, or was this a case of tragic coincidence? The truth remains elusive, but Jessica's story continues to haunt those who seek justice.
My storage room in the garage.
All right. Now, why would I be holding a picture of this bag?
I guess because Jessica brought it into you.
Why would Jessica have it if you had it at your house?
I don't know. I guess somebody got it from my garage or my shed.
Who would have gotten it?
There's a couple of people.
Okay.
I don't know
All right.
exactly who.
Okay. And inside that bag, there were numerous contents inside of it. And one of those is this right here. You know what this is?
It's like Jessica's old retainer thing that she had when we were together.
Right. The bag was completely filled with female clothes. And this is one photo of it. That's not yours.
No, not.
Right?
No, sir.
Okay. That's not yours.
No, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who did that belong to?
This got Jessica's name on it, so it'd be Jessica's retainer thing.
If it was in this right here, where would that have been at?
I had all of her stuff in it.
What would it have been at?
It would have been in my garage thing I could sit in,
Which is where?
which is at my house.
Which is at your house. Brought that to us when you saw the bag at moving.
Sarge, I promise I've not been through that bag. The last time I used that
Matthew,
bag was for the
I
gym.
didn't ask you that, Matthew. Listen to me, buddy.
I
Whose bag is this?
understand what you're saying. It's Jessica's. I should have brought it up here.
You know,
Next
all things, and I don't know anything about your other issue, but all things involved in reference to this case, all the going around, the statement that you wrote, where's the statement at? The statement that you wrote. You said a statement. I didn't read it. I don't know what the statement said. What did it say?
It's just very brief. I gave Jessica her property like I gave her a computer and everything.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Whose is this bag?
It's Jessica's. I didn't think anything about it because I used it as a gym bag and she let me use it. I understand what you're saying.
Matthew, a police officer.
Yes, sir. I understand.
You're a police officer, Matthew. You know we are held to a higher standard than anybody else.
I understand.
You know, people don't expect us to make mistakes, and they don't realize we're human. I understand that. You
Yes, sir.
understand that.
I should have been smarter about it.
You work out a lot, don't you? You stay in shape.
Try
You're in
to.
good shape, right?
Try to.
You have 2 bags. Did you swap your stuff in between, right?
Yeah, I don't have the other one anymore.
This would have been your only gym bag. So how would you not know the contents of the bag? If this was your gym bag, man.
I have no excuse.